Friends, get up right now and check your wallets, coin boxes, or wherever you might have thrown your old coins, because today I'm going to tell you that the so-called worthless coin you may have tossed, aside as trash, could actually be worth thousands or even millions in today's market. This video is especially for those who never imagined that a simple 5-cent 1984D nickel coin could turn out to be so important. So make sure you watch the video until the very last line and carefully check your coins. Before we begin, if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. Don't forget to like and share the video, and let me know in the comments if you also have such a coin. Now let's get started. The 5-cent nickel has been minted in the United States since 1866, always featuring the portrait of America's third president, Thomas Jefferson. But the specific coin we're talking about today is the 1984D nickel, struck at the Denver Mint. And remember, the value of any coin doesn't depend only on its age. 3 things decide it: condition, rarity, and errors. And these are exactly what make the 1984D nickel valuable to collectors. First, let's talk about condition. If this coin has been in normal circulation, its value isn't much, usually between 10 to 50 cents. But if the coin is in uncirculated condition, meaning it's in fresh mint state, the value can jump straight to $10 to $30, and if grading services like PCGS or NGC give this coin a grade of MS67 or higher, then it can sell at auction for $500 to $1,000. But the real excitement is with errors. If you have a 1984D nickel with an unusual error, that's when it becomes a treasure for collectors. For example, an off-center strike, when the design is not fully centered and shifted to one side, can sell for $50 to $500. A double die error, when the letters or date appear doubled with a shadow effect, can be worth $100 to $1,000. A clipped planchet, when part of the coin's edge is cut or missing, is valued between $50 to $300. A die crack or cut error, when a thick raised line or blob appears on the surface, can fetch $100 to $500. Sometimes, these errors are so rare and dramatic that their prices go straight into the thousands. Now let's talk about some auction examples. A 1984D nickel graded MS67 sold for about $1,000. A rare off-center error coin went for around $500. And strong double die coins have sold multiple times for over $1,500. That's exactly why collectors always examine their coins very carefully.
Friends, the big question is, if you actually have a 198D nickel or any other old coin, what should you do first? Most people glance at a coin and assume it's ordinary, but the truth is that collectors only value coins with special features. That's why you need to carefully follow each step. First, check the condition. Place the coin under good lighting, preferably in LED light, to see all the details clearly. Look for scratches, dullness, or shine, and see whether the edges are sharp or heavily worn. If the coin looks almost new, it could be uncirculated or mint state, which makes it worth far more than a regular circulated coin. Next, check the mint mark. For 1984, the valuable one is the D mint mark from the Denver Mint, which you'll find right under the date. After that, look for errors, because this is where things get really exciting. Errors can be small, so use a magnifying glass or coin loupe. Look closely to see if the date or letters like Liberty or In God We Trust have doubled lines, which means a double die error. Check if the design is shifted off-center, which is an off-center strike. Look for clipped or misshaped edges, which signal a clipped planchette. Raised lines or blobs on the surface could be die cracks or cut errors. If you find any of these, that's when the real game begins, because such coins are rare and highly valuable to collectors. Among 198D nickels, the most valuable ones are either high-grade MS67 or higher, meaning fresh mint condition, or those with rare dramatic errors like a strong double die or a big off-center strike, which can increase their value from just a few dollars to thousands. If you think your coin is valuable, never keep it loose. Store it in coin flips or plastic holders and never use tape, glue, or polish to clean it, because that will reduce the value. For very rare coins, you can even send them to professional grading services like PCGS or NGC to confirm their true worth. Now comes the key step: where to sell. The best option is eBay auctions, where collectors from all over the world can bid on it. Another option is famous auction houses like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers. If you prefer selling locally, You can reach out to coin dealers or collector groups in your city or country. But remember, never sell to a regular jeweler or someone who only weighs the metal, because they won't pay for rarity or condition. If you do confirm that your coin is rare, immediately keep it safe in a holder. Share pictures in online coin forums or collector groups to get expert opinions, and then decide whether to auction it now or hold it for the future, since rare coins often grow in value over time. So friends, this is the complete process of checking and understanding the true value of your 1984D nickel or any other old coin. Many times, it's these small hidden details that turn into treasures worth thousands or even millions. So now it's your turn. Take out your coins, check them carefully,